What's up, guys? Time for anime sauce. Let's get it cooking. So I got a request to do a DBZ review, and we're gonna go ahead and get it done. I got the man Akira X here, one of the anime sauce team. He's gonna be doing all the information for you. He's got the keys, he's got the doors, he's got everything. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock the information. Now, this anime is pretty old, so I don't know who hasn't seen it, but if you haven't seen it or you're getting into anime for younger generations, new generations, we're going to go ahead and give you some information on it, a synopsis. There is spoilers, so if you don't want any, I wouldn't recommend watching it. Now,
go for it.
We're going to go ahead and go saga by saga, but the person who requested the review, they are only at Cell Saga. So what we're going to do is stop there. We're going to do the whole Cell Saga, but we are going to let him know again to stop there if he hasn't seen it. So, first starting with the Saiyan arc. Mr. Kira, here we go. What did you think of the Saiyan arc, starting with the Raditz Saga?
Alright, Raditz Saga. The intro of Dragon Ball Z, the birth of Dragon Ball Z, the oh my god of Dragon Ball Z, especially if you're coming from Dragon Ball, you know, it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you find out that Goku has a brother, you find out he's a Saiyan, you find out everything right in the Raditz Saga. So it's a nice little intro to everything. Find out where he's from, his mission, his goal, why he came to Earth in the first place. So you know, it's a good intro.
All right. So what'd you like about that little mini Raditz Saga?
What I really liked about it, again, if you're coming from Dragon Ball, you see Goku get his behind whooped. You know, like he stood no chance. And then him and Piccolo teaming up. You meet his son Gohan. I mean, you meet a lot of little characters. So it's pretty interesting.
Okay. Do you think that saga was needed?
Yeah, definitely needed. Like I said, you find out where Goku's from. That he's a Saiyan. His Saiyan name Kakarot. I mean, you find all his little knickknacks. So yeah, definitely needed.
All right. Now, in Dragon Ball Z Kai, did they shorten it up?
Oh yeah.
They did. Did you think the shortening that they did was better than the original, or do you prefer the original?
Growing up, I prefer the original, obviously. But if I had to pick now to rewatch the animes, definitely go with Kai.
All right.
Cuts a lot of fillers, a lot of screaming.
Yeah, I feel it. How would you rate the Raditz Saga 1 to 10?
1 to 10, I'll give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep going then. All right, here we go. Next, we got the Vegeta Saga, and you know, go ahead and explain what that one was about.
Still part of the Saiyan Saga, which I like about that. All the warriors knew that they were coming, so they had a year to train. Everyone trained their hearts out. You know, you saw a little bit of Gohan grow as a character a little bit. And it was a good fight. You know, Goku and Vegeta, they're like rivals. You know, one of the same. And it was a good fight.
Did you think that anybody was overpowered in that saga?
No. But one of the debates where everyone says who's stronger, Goku or Vegeta, this saga, definitely Vegeta. Give it a Vegeta.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that Vegeta. So, 1 to 10, what you think?
I'd say a 10. That was iconic.
10?
Everyone knows
Right.
that. Come on. Its power level was over 9,000. The famous Kamehameha Galaga fight. I mean,
Yeah.
that was an iconic fight.
All right, good. Let's see. Next, we got the big arc of the Frieza arc, starting with the Namek Saga.
Namek Saga. Basically, Piccolo dies in the Saiyan Saga. Again, I'm not trying to give you too much. It's just a little brief summary. So they're going to Namek, trying to find the Dragon Balls. That's where Piccolo's from. And in the process, they meet this villain, Frieza, who's like the most strongest fighter in the universe at the time. So it's pretty good. Goku's on his way. I think in 1 month, or probably less, what was it, like a week or something? On his way to Namek. He trains up to 100 times gravity just to fight him. And it was pretty intense. Pretty cool.
And from what I remember, there was a lot of fillers in that.
Oh yeah, a lot
Saga.
of fillers. A lot of fillers, especially in the beginning. Golly.
And then after he got there and some situations took place, then came Captain Ginyu.
Yeah, and then, you know, what would you call it? The Ginyu squad. You know, Raccoon, Jace, Burler, Gildo, and Ginyu. It was a good little fight. It was a good fight scene. I mean, I liked it. Goku finally showed his full power after the training under 100 times gravity. You know, the body swaps. Pretty cool.
Indeed. Do you think that the Namek Saga and the Captain Ginyu Saga were worth it to introduce Frieza, or do you think he could have just came in and started kicking ass?
Well, like any anime, you have to build up to it. You know, it's the anime world.
How about that much build up though? That was a lot of build up.
Hey, you know,
fillers.
Hey, you can't be One Piece with it though.
Oh, that's true.
One
Piece is
Piece.
a whole nother video.
Whoa.
All right, so the Frieza arc, how did it pan out for it?
Well, it panned out. I mean, again, Goku first became a Super Saiyan. I mean, come on, that's iconic, freaking badass. You know, Krillin dies again, of course. You know.
Yeah, he does. He does. So how does the Frieza arc end?
It ends with Frieza being cut in half. Again, I don't want to give you too much. It's just what I think about it.
Yeah, we don't want too much, but so all in all,
I mean, it's just so it was a great process. Like there's other fighters out there super strong, like Frieza. No one knew about. Goku became a Super Saiyan. As of now, Goku's the strongest fighter in the universe at this time.
As of then,
absolutely.
yeah. All right, and then the next one we had the Garlic Jr. Saga, which you
Garlic Jr. Saga, which is, I want to say it's a filler, but it's not because it's between the time of Frieza and Android Saga. But like I said, the main focus is Gohan, and it really shows him as a character, growing up as a character, and it shows his hidden power, which is gonna carry over to the Android Saga.
All right, and that's all included in the full Cell arc, where starting with Garlic Jr., we then have the Trunks Saga, and I don't know how much you have seen of the Cell arc for the person who requested this video, but if you want to stop here, if you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and stop. If you want to go ahead and watch the Cell arc, if you've already seen it and you're just up to the end of it, then we'll keep going. But just to let you know, we're going to go ahead and knock down the synopsis of all the Android and Cell areas of this arc. So next was the Trunks Saga after Garlic Jr.
Yeah, it was like a mysterious fighter from the future. At this point, we don't know. It's just another Saiyan, another Super Saiyan. It's like, holy crap. Like, damn, another Super Saiyan. So you're trying to think, like, the only Saiyans are Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku. Where did this guy come from? So then he's from the future, coming back from the past. And it adds like a whole nother loop to it, and then they introduce the androids. They're not aliens or anything. They're just built by Dr. Gero, and they're amazingly strong. Trunks comes with a warning that he kills everybody in the future. So that's pretty intense. You're like, man, if you already killed everybody in the future, what are the people now going to do? The Z fighters going to do now? Goku comes to, Trunks, comes back to the past and warns them again. They have time to train.
What did you not like about that saga from the Garlic to Trunks and including Trunks Saga?
I expected a bigger fight from King Cold because they say King Cold is supposed to be stronger than Frieza.
And who is King Cold?
Frieza's dad.
Frieza's dad.
Yeah, because he was only in the second stage transformation, and it was assumed they could carry on to the final transformation. But he was kind of a little wuss, man. Trunks was a badass. Don't get me wrong. But.
And then continuing on from that, we had the Android Saga. That was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one. So. The first two androids are like Android 19 and 20, which are like the fake androids, if you will. Goku never took his medicine, has a heart attack in the process of fighting Android 19. And, it was pretty cool because that's when Vegeta came in and first became a Super Saiyan. And it showed, I'm assuming at this point he was stronger than Goku as well.
That's up for debate,
it's up
of
to
course,
debate,
for people who are out there that are offended
Team
by that
Goku,
statement.
Team Vegeta,
It's up to, teams on teams. So on the synopsis,
what are you? What team are you on?
Team Goku, always.
Team Goku. I got Team Goku too, but
yeah, you gotta. I mean, you gotta give it to Vegeta a lot too, but
there are times where Vegeta is. So.
Yeah. But so, what's the synopsis of the Android Saga? What happens in it besides the heart attack and
basically
what other androids are introduced?
Well, Android 17 and 18 are introduced. Big characters. They show their power. They're way stronger than what they were in the future. That's what Trunks stated. So it's pretty interesting. It makes Piccolo and Kami fuse together to make a super Namek, if you will. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, these guys are ruthless. They kill everything. They don't care. So it's a big, it's different from Dragon Ball. And also, I also liked about it a lot is that all the other fights were in space, mountains. This actually took place in cities. So that was pretty cool. You actually see the cities getting destroyed. For
what was the androids trying to do? What was their purpose?
Their purpose obviously was to kill Goku. Red Ribbon. That was the purpose.
What's Red Ribbon?
Red Ribbon. If you go back to Dragon Ball, they were like a little military trying to take over the world, and Goku stopped them in Dragon Ball. So now they hate him. Dr. Gero built androids specifically to kill him.
Good information.
So yeah.
Good information.
But if you haven't seen Dragon Ball, you'll understand.
Yeah.
And Android 16. That's a new one. That wasn't in the future, so.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and end the Android one there. We don't want to let you know who dies and who doesn't. So continuing on, we have the last but not least, definitely not, the Cell Saga. Now, who is Cell?
Cell was another android, but obviously his name is Cell because he has a cell of every single Z fighters. And he could use everybody's move. He could use the Kamehameha, he could use Galagon, he used the Structural Disc. I mean, the list go on and on. So I really enjoyed the Cell Saga, especially the Cell games. Basically, in this stage, they're trying to surpass the Super Saiyan, which I'm sure you'll know that already. It's Super Saiyan Ultra, which is like It's Super Saiyan 2, but without the speed, because they bulk up so much. They have the power, but they don't have the speed. So, I mean, I know some of you are going to debate about this, but that's what it is, because it's proven once Gohan becomes Super Saiyan 2, you know, he did it right. He increased his speed, he increased his strength without losing his speed. So.
Indeed. So what was Cell's purpose as an android? Was it the same?
It was the same, kill Goku, but, you know, he had his mind of his own. He surpassed everything. After he absorbed the 2 androids, he wanted to destroy the planet.
What made him create the Cell games?
He wanted to test his strength, because he was
Against
perfect.
everybody?
Against everybody. Everyone,
Now,
especially
perfect
Goku.
Cell, how many cells are there? How many versions?
Well, there's the first one, and there's semi-perfect, and then it's incomplete, semi-perfect, and then perfect.
And how does he become each phase?
He absorbs the androids. First he absorbs 17, then 18, and it becomes perfect.
So now you know when you continue watching. All right, so if you had to rate, which one would be your favorite saga of Frieza?
My favorite saga would be this Perfect Cell saga, because I love going Super Saiyan 2. I love how he finally unleashed his power, and he just raped ass. Man, this guy.
All right, so you recommend this anime to new watchers of the,
for the
next
generation? Yeah, for
generation?
new watchers, definitely. Go with Dragon Ball Kai. Definitely start with that. After you finish Dragon Ball Kai, which I believe they're going through the Buu saga, then go to Dragon Ball Super, which, you know...
So you think the new generations should go with Kai instead
start
of the
with
original?
Kai. Definitely start with Kai.
And what was the reason for that?
Because it makes it quicker, because now Dragon Ball Super is the new thing, is the new trend, so I mean...
Yeah,
on your free time, sure, of course, watch the original. I mean, if you want to, why not?
Yeah, if you have the time, it's definitely going to take a timekeeper.
Right, if you want to, like, it's like, man, One Piece needs the Kai.
Now, rewatch value. What do you think of that?
Oh, definitely. Hell
Definitely
yeah. I watch that shit every day.
Should you have it in your collection?
Yeah, definitely,
All
yes.
right, so go ahead and go out and buy it. It's going to be pretty expensive. It's going to be a nice penny, especially if you get it on Blu-ray. But go ahead and get it on anything you can. And that about does it for that. In other news, though, the next giveaway is coming up in a few weeks. We got a few items that just came in. We got a special item that is extra exclusive unless you've met the person who can do it for you.
What's that?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Too bad. You got to find out in a couple weeks.
Do I get one?
Oh, no, this is for the public. This is for the fans.
What if I subscribe him, like?
Well, you work for the team, you can't have it. So, do what he said. Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want to do. Let us know what you want us to review, and we'll get it going. All right? This is Anime Sauce. I'm out.